News. Bandit attack female lodge of Federal University Nasarawa. Witnesses say 30 students were raped, others were injured. Bandits attack female lodge. Why they say be like bicycle? Remember that yesterday, we posted earlier today that yesterday news concerning Zamfara State. Bandits strike in Zamfara, kidnapped many women in Zamfara communities, killed security operatives. And today we are waking up that bandit attack female lodge of Federal University in Nasarawa State, raped many ladies. Jesus Christ. According to the sources within the university community, who pleaded strict anonymity due to the sensitive nature of the attacks, told Daily Independent that for over 2 weeks, students have been subjected to unrelenting terror, ranging from kidnapping and killings to widespread sexual violence. The deteriorating security crisis in Nasarawa State has reached a terrifying new height after a large convoy of heavily armed bandits stormed the Federal University of Lafia, leaving behind a devastating trail of rape, assault, and bloodshed. Sources within the university community who pleaded strict anonymity due to the sensitive nature of the attacks told Daily Independent that for over 2 weeks, students have been subjected to unrelenting terror, ranging from kidnapping and killings to widespread sexual violence. But the worst came on July 26, 2025, when the bandits launched a full-scale assault. According to the witnesses, the attackers moving in a coordinated convoy of vehicles invaded student-populated areas surrounding the university, including Akuza, Gandu, Ambua, and Bukankwato. Slum-like satellite villages where thousands of students reside due to institutions' inadequate hostel infrastructure. It was in the off-campus communities that the bandits unleashed one of the most horrific attacks on a Nigerian university in recent times. On the 20th of July 2025 alone, over 30 female students were raped by the bandits who mobilized and invaded the student villages in large convoy and vehicles. The operations is similar to the Boko Haram episode in the Chibok and Dapchi girls kidnap incident. The Lafia rape is a sad reminder of the collapse of the Nigerian state that has led to the gross devaluation of life and human rights abuses of the Nigerian people in the hands of bandits and terrorists. In the same operation, male students who resisted the invasion were brutally hacked and butchered by the bandits. By the end of the invasion, the bandits had left a trail of blood, tears, and sorrows on the mind of the university community. Despite the gravity of the assault, sources lamented the shocking silence from both local and national media, as well as the lack of political response. What is more worrisome is the fact that the invasion did not draw attention of both the local and national media. It appears the non-media coverage and reportage is a deliberate strategy of conspiracy of silence by the ruling political class of the state. Since its establishment in 2011, the Federal University of Lafia has experienced a surge in student population, but without corresponding infrastructure, particularly housing. Thousands of students are left to seek accommodation in poorly secured neighborhoods surrounding the institution, making them easy targets for criminals. The mass rape and coordinated invasion by the bandits has now ignited urgent calls for accountability, security reinforcement, and a national response to what many are calling a mini Chibok tragedy in Lafia. While speaking, these people said armed robbers attacked the university on July 31st. What happened was that armed robbers attacked the university on July 31st, and it was during the incident that they robbed a lady of her bag, and then one male student was injured with cutlass while trying to escape. He denied that it was possible for the rape incident to have happened while police personnel were stationed in Lafia. We cannot be in Lafia here and 30 students will be raped while we will do nothing and the university management will keep quiet too. It is a sensational report, and I was surprised when I heard it that 30 students were raped, according to the police officers. You see the kind of country we find ourselves into. Nigeria. It was Zamfara. Now it's Nasarawa. What is going on? What is going on? The high time the Nigerian government should arm its citizens to combat these terrorists, the better for all of us. Self-defense should be approved in the country. Self-defense should be put in the law so that people will learn to defend themselves. and rather to seek for the government intervention before they could save their life. Many people have lost their life because of this terrorism. Imagine raping 30 women. 30 female students were raped. Who knows if all of them were virgins? Kai, imagine being raped by a bandit, by a terrorist. How sad and how terrifying, how sad this thing will be. This is emotional damage. Eh? They just damage their life. Whenever these people wake up and remember that a bandit once raped them, do you know how terrifying they will feel? Do you know how sad these people will feel? That the person that claimed them is a bandit, a terrifying bandit, someone you don't know, unwillingly. Kai, Tinubu, it gets worse under your leadership. What is going on? What is going on? Stop doing repentant Boko Haram of the day. Anyone caught, whether you are an indigenous of Nigeria or you are not an indigenous of Nigeria, you should be shot at sight. Immediately, by hanging, not even hanging, shoot. In fact, execute them. No more tampering justice for these bandits. Because when they are doing things to their victims, they don't tamper justice with mercy. They don't. Even that their victims are innocent. They brutalize them anyhow they wish, anyhow they want. Honestly, this is so sad. This is so sad. May God help his children. I'll be waiting to talk. Drop off for comment section. Say, make I allow to say this particular news now is that Nasarawa Federal University of Nasarawa has been attacked by bandits. And guess what? 30 students were equally raped. No place is safe anymore in the country. May God help his children. Nigerian military arrested a female suspect with military uniform, loaded magazines in Katsina State with different guns, head guns, ammunition, and military uniform. Guess what? Maybe this is an informant to the terrorists, and we are complaining. You see what is going on? I don't know how people make, earn a living by, killing others. Killing is now something else in Nigeria. People are not doing it as if it's a normal business. It is high time Nigerian government to put into law, buy for buy. Enough of say they will raid you, they will take you to court. If you agree to this, they will jail you. No, it should be if you kill somebody, they will kill you. That should be the law. So that let's see if this killing can be curtailed. Let's see even if you are caught in kidnapping, you will be killed. This thing should be put into law. If you are caught with arms, you will be killed. This thing should be put into law because almost the insecurity these days is really something else. It's really something else. People are dying on daily basis. And guess what is going on? Nothing. Even in Edo State, hoodlums we are equally seeing vandalizing house of activists killing Osumbo in Edo while demanding illegal development levy. You see all these things, individual. We are sometimes, like I used to say, we used to blame the so-called Nigerian leaders. Yes, we are blaming the politicians. But what about ourselves? Are we innocent or are we corrupt? It's a question we need to ask ourselves. A single Nigerian man is, in fact, they are corrupt. You see what is going on? May God help his children. How did we arrive at this stage? Okay, Tinubu, wake up. Nigerian real military to wake up because as it is hot, if I say they won't wipe all of us from this country, say may they occupy. We don't know the agenda. May God help his children. I beg, feel free, drop your opinion for comment section.